Hi and welcome back to Lightweight TV. Today we're here with Pain is Narcotic.
You've lost with us, my stage name.
I'm Mike.
I'm Levi.
Alright. How did the band form, guys?
Well, Ben decided that he wanted to put the music out there onto the stage. Basically, well, that happened through a birthday party of a mate of ours. And Ben asked me and Mike if we could help out with music basically, because he's a guitarist and I'm a bassist. And it sort of just turned into a permanent gig in its own respect.
Originally, though, it was a solo project.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we just kind of kept coming to gigs and never in the band.
Dragged into it. What's the story behind the name?
Oh, I don't even remember. It was so long ago.
Back when we were young ones.
Yes. Do you want to go there, Levi?
Alright. Ages ago, Ben used to keep in touch with some mates of his that had a hardcore sort of band, some form of core. Anyway, they had a song called Pain is a Narcotic, and so Ben basically asked if he could use that name for his project, and they were like, yeah, alright. And it was actually interesting because later on, when we actually became rather internationally known, he tried to muscle us for more money out of it. He basically said, fuck you.
Why did you choose to start a band?
Pain is a Narcotic for me was kind of, it started off as a solo project. Originally it was like drone doom kind of stuff, then it turned a little bit towards death metal, then black metal. It's kind of just to incorporate the darker kind of side of us, I guess. Yeah.
What do you think of the various elements of black metal ideology?
I don't know. I think it's really, to be honest, I think a lot of it is really, really corny. I think really, you just, music, please. If you want to add more atmosphere and stuff, that's really good, and I don't mind that particularly, but when it becomes a must-be cult image, it just becomes a bit overused in my opinion. I mean, the whole idea of, you know, paganness and rituals and all that kind of crap, it's just meaningless in my eyes. Just music, please.
What parts of death metal attract you?
Death metal.
Black metal.
Really just the fucking darkness.
Well, for me, it's really all about emotion in music, and honestly, I lean more towards doom metal myself, as I've got my own solo project. But yeah, I think that's part of what sort of kept me in Pain as a Narcotic is the fact that it's DSBM, which is a black metal off branch of doom in its own right. And so, yeah, basically the emotion in music.
Yeah, depressive black metal shows a lot of emotion that a lot of genres kind of fail to do, I suppose, through visual image and also music.
Yeah, I like it just for the fact that as a guitarist, I throw as much as I can in there, and it never seems to be enough to fill out the sound. So it's got so much power. It's just power-thirsty genre, I suppose. Yeah.
What do you think of the metal scene in Australia?
It's shrunk. In the 90s, Adelaide used to be full of great death metal bands, and they used to be everywhere, but it's really shrunk. In fact, metal gigs hardly ever happen here anymore. I mean, a lot of the hardcore kids and the emos and all that, they always talk about the metal shows they go into, but it's not really metal anymore. It's all just hardcore punk and metalcore. Once every few months, you might get an international band coming through, like an actual metal band. You might get a slightly decent lineup for them. But for the most part, there's not much metal left in Australia, really. I mean, there's some good ones out there, like Mournful Congregation.
Basic Hate, but they've ended.
Yeah, Dread. Well, yeah, as he said, most of them are ended. Like Disembowelment, they broke up. Mortification is only on its last legs, really. Terraphobia sort of came back, but that was nice. Yeah, but most of Australian metal, particularly Adelaide metal, it's just sort of shrunk. The hardcore scene just swallowed it up.
Who are your musical influences?
Dead from Mayhem. You're Euronymous from Mayhem, fucking Dark Throne, Abyssic Hate, Nocturnal Depression, all those kind of bands.
For me, Shape of Despair, Mournful Congregation. As far as black metal goes, Erasmus, An Autumn for Crippled Children, Nort.
I'd probably say Mournful Congregation, a few songs, and Virgin Black as well. That's pretty much whatever Levi throws my way. He says he'll like it. I'm like, yeah, this is sick. So I try and bring it out in the lead guitar.
What are your goals for the band?
We don't really have many set goals, I suppose. We kind of just go where it takes us, really. I mean, we're slowly getting bigger, and I guess that's a good thing. And yeah.
As one of Adelaide's black metal musicians, or as you call it, progressive black metal, what does this kind of music have anything to do with Satanism?
Not for me.
Not depressive black metal specifically. Black metal does. Depressive black metal deals with more darkness, depression, suicide, whereas black metal deals with Satanism, not always, sometimes pagan and darkness and sometimes depression.
Says the man whose first black metal band was War.
What will we find in your fridge right now?
There is a bit of wine in there. I don't know, just food really.
A whole lot of leftover barbecue from
Australia Day,
yeah. I tried to do a hat trick of barbecues, like breakfast, lunch, and tea on Australia Day, and it didn't end up so well.
I tried to stay out of the fridge since the something started dripping into the something a few months ago.
It's disgusting.
That sounds good. Is there going to be any new stuff and recordings on your Facebook page soon?
Yes, we've already released a couple of songs, but I've recorded them separately by myself. At the moment we're doing a split with 3 other depressive black metal bands, which is set to be released in February or March, called Four Slits to Freedom. And then after that, we're going to start working on a full length.
If you could play on any stage in the world, how would you choose?
Any
stage in the world.
I'd have to say either Cornerstone or Bobfest, but Bobfest doesn't exist anymore, which is sort of like Nordic Fest, but that also disappeared.
Yeah, Nordic Fest would be cool to play, but fucking cunts, stop.
Yeah, 2011 was the last ever Nordic Fest.
Either that or the Wacken.
The Wacken would be cool.
How about Antarctica? Definitely.
Which song is your favourite to play live?
I don't know, I just improvise all of them. I haven't learnt a single one.
It's all E. It's all
I think
E.
probably Nostalgia, even though it's a cover. We play it at every show. It's covered by Nocturnal Depression. Either that or Possessed by Black Fucking Metal. Because it is such a pain in the ass song to play.
It is fun though. I'd probably say Nostalgia as well.
What about the song Running and Recording Process?
He records them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically, a lot of the time I'll be sitting in my room isolated and I'll just pick up the guitar and try and just play something. Sometimes I'll pick up a riff and I'll write it down, get back to it later, and then, I'll work it out and slowly it'll just become a song.
All of my creative input into music goes into my own projects. That is essentially it.
Would you prefer to play at week-long music festivals or individual concerts?
Concert, like festivals.
Yeah, festivals.
Yeah, it'll be different. Never done it before, so.
That's actually why I want to play at Cornerstone, because that's like a week-long festival, just all big metal bands. And rock too, but
Have you ever had anything wrong go on stage?
Yes! In 2010 we played in Ranella, and by the second or third song we managed to blow up an amp, a microphone, and I snapped more or less all the strings on my guitar.
we played a good 45-minute set
So
through this.
yeah,
I think.
and after that it turned into like an instrumental set.
I sort of didn't even really notice until about the second to last song that they weren't really keeping up anymore.
But we finished the gig and we like put down instruments. Like, that's it, guys. We literally can't play any more music.
And you know, Luke also dropping his sticks every so often.
Yeah.
What was the first gig you guys ever went to?
First gig or first group gig?
Choose.
Alright, well, I guess the first band I ever really properly saw live was The Lads at Paradise. Hey, they were incredible. But, okay, not metal. The first actual proper heavy gig I ever went to was the Daylight Curse with Crime Murder at the Underground, back when the Underground was on Weymouth. And they played with Ness and Dormer and Half a Smile. I don't remember what the first band were called because I thought they sucked. But the rest of the lineup was insanely good and I was just headbanging the entire time.
I remember my first gig at Fowlers coming to, which is kind of appropriate because that's where we're playing now, first time. We went and saw Closure in Moscow and they absolutely blew my mind. It was awesome.
I'm going to change that question. I'm going to say the best gig because I don't even remember my first gig. Best gig I ever went to was the Beards.
Yes.
The Australian band, the Beards.
The epitome of cool.
I should be wearing a beard shirt, at least I've got a beard.
It's got a beard. I honestly considered wearing a beard, not like growing a beard, but wearing a beard today.
How do you describe your music to people?
Something heavier than you probably used to.
I guess
I don't have a lot of actual proper metalhead friends, so I'm just like, you know, just call it metal and we'll leave it at that.
usually I just say we're black metal because it's kind of annoying describing depressive black metal. So I just say we will haunt your dreams.
My friends usually ask me, like uni friends, like, "Hey man, are you in a death metal band?" Like, it's like, I'm in a depressive black metal band. It's like, oh, okay.
If you could sum up in 3 words what music means to you, what would they be?
A manic euphoria.
Emotional catharsis.
It's 2 words.
I don't care. Okay. Heavy emotional catharsis.
Man, I don't know. Just a way out of life. And you know, it's like you play to escape everything, so I don't know how to put that in 3 words.
Play to escape.
Play to escape. Thank you.
Well, thanks for taking time to answer these questions. Any famous last words?
Wouldn't it be funny if I quit and escaped?
That would be hilarious. Ben's just like,
Because then Mike would quit because he can't be fucked.
I guess
Kill yourself.
I don't really want to kill myself.
Yeah, I'm alright with it.
Because then the band would end.
Yeah, you make
I
a
guess-
good point, I suppose.
I guess, no, I won't say that. It's really, really cool. Yeah.
Check out Betray the Oracle.
Shameless promotion.